an unusual video today. Actually, it's going to be all month long, every Saturday, Tuesday, and Thursday. I believe that's the lineup. And I plan on using cut files to prepare for next month. I plan on using cut files in an unconventional way. So right now, I'm just showing you guys a few of the supplies that I have picked out. Now, I have to tell you straight off the bat, this does not turn out any way possible that I had imagined. So first thing I did was I picked out this beautiful collection by Close to My Heart. It is no longer available. It was from about 4 months ago. And I can't even remember. I think it's Bloom something, you guys. I am so sorry. I'm horrible with knowing things. I also showed you guys my Altenew pens or watercolor markers that I plan on using. A foam roller brush with gesso that is new to me, so I've never used it before except for on wood pieces. And then I also have 3 photos that I would like to place on this layout. I very briefly, I don't even show you guys, I'm so excited to start this, I don't even show you guys the cut file that I intended to use. I just, that was it. That little circle cut file. And I apologize that I did not share with you guys what it was, where it's from, anything. Because I don't know, it came in one of my cut file kits. Now, the reason why I wanted to do this sort of video all month long is because I get a lot of cut files every month. I get cut files from a kit club. I get cut files from my Etsy shop. And then, of course, I had cut files from before I started making cut files. So I have an abundance of them, and I would like to keep them at a bare minimum. Well, off camera, I forgot to turn it back on, and I apologize because I'm on a Zoom with a few friends. Oh, I knocked my camera. That was awesome. I'm on a Zoom with a few friends and didn't realize that I did not record me painting over the gesso. I hated it. You guys know me. I don't like gesso. I did it because I wanted to blend the cut file within my paper, so that way it was a dimensional paper, kind of like an embossed paper, and then I wanted to paint over it. Well, the gesso just muted the colors, and it was awful. I didn't like it, you guys. So I haven't shared it with you guys yet. It's over drying. So in the meantime, I pulled out this laser cut file. Now, it's not a file, so it's not something I can download and store on a computer, anything like that, but it is a laser cut, right? So it's still considered a cut of some sort, a paper cut, kind of. So anywho, I have decided that I'm going to cut this, and my first intention was I'm going to cut out the center, and that's what I'm going to use on my layout. Well, afterwards, I realized, and I have no idea what's going on with my camera. I apologize. I still haven't got the right angle yet from when I went on retreat and got my camera all set up again. It's just not right. And I don't even think I realized that it's not fixed. Anyways, so I ended up liking the border instead of the pieces that I cut out. I liked the border. And after I get done talking with my hands to those that I'm Zooming with, go me, I will go ahead and spray this all in black so that way it can stick out. Now, the mess underneath my box, that is the back side of my circle that I gessoed to a piece of paper and I watercolored. That is the back side of it. And I love the back side more than I love the front. And for one, I thought gesso wasn't supposed to do that. I thought it was supposed to prevent things from soaking through. I'm not really sure. Like I said, I'm not a gesso user. I prefer to have all my mixed media done without gesso. So anyways, happy accident. I love the backside. So that's pretty unconventional considering that this is not what I expected, but I'm still going to use what I wanted to use. So I technically end up using a ton of cut files on this one layout, even though it looks like a hot mess when I'm all done. So I've got my 3 photos. I cut them down to 3 by 3, and then I cut my black paper a little bit bigger. So I think it's 3 1/8 or 3 1/4. No, 3 1/8 because I like the smaller borders. Then I'm going to go around and just place in. Now, because I planned on only using the centers, there are a few pieces of this file that I have to fix, or this cut that I have to fix, because I rough cut around the border, but I fussy cut around the pieces I thought I was going to use. Then what I'm going to do is move around in a, well, it's not a circle, it's a square, but move around the square and only put glue on the edge that I want to glue down, because I want to tuck and weave things within all of these beautiful flowers. Okay, so I also do end up having a little spot right here where my finger got stuck, and because it's so delicate, I peeled off what I already sprayed. So I'm looking for my black pen right now. And once I find it, I will color that in and it becomes black again. Now, it's so detailed, you guys probably wouldn't have noticed it, but I know that if I would have left it, I definitely would have noticed it eventually. Like it would have stuck out like a sore thumb to me. All right, so gluing down this, like I said, just a very thin border of glue around my page, and I'm doing it in this manner so that way it's well, that way I don't, like, instead of gluing all of it all at once, this way I do not accidentally lay it down wrong and mess it up, and then I have to start all over again. Okay, like I said, I really like how the backside of that cut file turned out on my paper. I'm impressed. And the thing that I thought, what I'm envisioning is, you know those pictures where you've got the image up close and all the background is blurry? That's where I was going with this, is I put all these flowers, the focused flowers up front, and then all of the other flowers are in the back, all blurred, right? I know, what a hot mess. I am. So the background is still not done. I got this cut file kit from the, it's my subscription, not prescription. It's my prescription. It's my sanity prescription. It's my prescription kit. And I got these really cool cut files that are from, they were hand inked. So all of them are going to be different. So if you are subscribed to this kit, yours won't look like mine, right? But you'll get the same cuts, but yours won't look like mine. And so what I decided to do is make them blend in just a little bit more, or stick out just a little bit more, by spraying this gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous blue from Shimmers. And I'm getting the color for you guys. It is called Love Ocean number 9. And I have to tell you guys, I'm probably going to end up needing a couple more bottles, because this is a beautiful, beautiful color. And when I was spraying it with you guys, I kind of pointed at the bottom. I know I'm off now because I had to go get my spray. There's no ball in this ink. And so what you want to do instead of shake it is stir it and get that pigment or that shimmer that is down at the bottom to swirl around as opposed to shake. And what I found out, now this is not scientifically proven, but what I have found out is that if you shake it with all that shimmer down at the bottom, the chances of it going up the spray tube is high, and then you get a clog. And so they recommend you stir it rather than shake it, so that way it does not clog. Now that is also why the mica spray folks out there, I know I'm talking more about sprays than telling you guys what I'm doing. The mica folks tell you guys to leave it on its side, so that way all the mica goes down the side of the bottle rather than at the bottom. That way if you accidentally pick it up and just instantly shake, because that's what we're used to doing, it's on the side and not down at the bottom, and it's going to clog up your tube that way as well. So anyways, just thought I would share that with you guys. I do like to share that information every so now and then, but not all the time. And what I'm doing is I took my film strips, because they again got lost in the background, and I picked a newsprint from this Close to My Heart paper, which I thought blended really well. Plus, I thought it was kind of cool that now it's, I don't know, news strips instead of film strips. I don't know. I make up stuff, you guys, all the time. So anywho, I have decided that I really like the fact that I backed those with the newsprint, because now it took away from the background, but yet the background is still there. It still looks like a hot mess. I don't think it's ever going to get any better. It's going to look like this till, you know, I think I'm done. But I like it. I like it a lot. I like how the background, again, looks like blurred out flowers, looks like blurred out color. And then I'm bringing in those colorful flowers to kind of bring it in focus. Adding a few leaves here and there. I'm not really sure exactly what I want. I've got this cute little camera charm because what it is it's these are photos of my husband taking a picture of me, me taking a picture of my husband, and then I took a picture of him who has a picture of me on his phone. It's just something silly that we do, in all honesty. And my title was going to be me looking at you, looking at me, but I got lazy and I found these right here that the little word sayings, of course it says my world and everything fun, I think is what it says. So anyways, I opted not to do such a long title, but it would have been cute if I did it that way. So what I'm doing now is after I've felt like that this is done, I blended in some flowers in and around all of these film strips so that way it looks like they are kind of like the photos and the film strips are laying on a bed of flowers, and the flowers, some of them are in focus, some of them are not in focus. I'm absolutely loving the border of this. So far I've used 3 cut files on this layout, unintentionally, by all means, totally unintentional. But now I am cutting out my smaller little flowers that are on the sticker sheet. There was about 7 of them, and I am blending them in around the border because I wanted that visual focus of, you know, some were in focus and some are not in focus. I definitely wanted to share that with you guys, so that way so that way I can make an excuse on why my layout looks like poo. No, I actually like how this layout turned out. It is very, very busy. It is very, very dimensional, even though I did not use any dimension whatsoever. It became thick because of my background paper, and then I just kept adding and adding and adding to it. So the last little thing that I'm going to do to this layout is add a little tag. I think it says number 5, behind my photo, or my camera charm, so that way it gives it a little bit, it stands out a little bit, helps it stand out a little bit more. And then I'm going to add some twine to the, I add another camera too. I added some twine to the charm and the tag, so that way they just get a little bit of focus. You know, it's a little attention me type of deal. I tucked in my camera up at the top, so that way it just is another little interesting bit to find in amongst all of this chaos. Again, I'm going to just make a cute little flower using my fork. I have, yes, I have a fork that stays in my craft room just so I can make bows. I love it. I love these little tiny bows too, especially when I use about 1/4 of an inch ribbon and make the tiniest, cutest little bows ever, you guys. They just make me happy. Okay, and then I'm just going to add in a little string and tie it around the camera. I don't want to put up anything else because I did use both of the ends of the bow to make it look like the camera and the tag were attached to the photo. And that's it. I wrapped it around the photo and I am done. Here are the close-ups. Like I said, it definitely looks like a total hot mess, but I love the fact that the color makes it look like some of it is out of focus, like there is flowers behind the rest. And there's the back side, the gessoed side, that I don't know what I did wrong. I'm not a gesso person at all, you guys. I'm not. So, but I love how this layout turns out. I absolutely love the color. I love the addition of the black border going around. It's just, yeah, it looks like a hot mess, but I love it, you guys. I don't know about you. Oh, better together. I lied. It's not everything fun. Whew, I don't even remember. Okay, you guys, for more chaos and cut file, unconventionally used fun, join me every Saturday, Tuesday, and Thursday. And yeah, I will check y'all later. See ya.